Love the earrings. Dangly,
And this
fun.
is a cool amethyst.
Oh, yeah, Amy, right? Amy and turquoise together. So look at the multi-strand earrings, sterling silver, very long. We're talking probably 4 inches. This is fun summer wear and very lightweight, by the way, because they're smaller beads. Now look at the necklace, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strands of Amy and turquoise together. That is a fun piece, Jay. I love it, love it. And by the way, if you want to be creative, do what's called a trissade. You twist it all up. And what I love doing that is all of a sudden the necklace takes on a more formal look, like a little more, very different. A different characteristic simply by twisting it. Okay, Jay, so you've got Amy and turquoise together. What's the story behind this one?
Okay, well, you know, this is a very special amethyst. It's lilac amethyst. It comes out of a small deposit in Namibia. We got it, but I want you to pay attention to this. You got 8 strands. Think about this. Look at the size of these beads, right? Okay. I mean,
I'll show you.
look at it. Okay, they're like 4 and 5 mils. Okay, right. And so they cut these. When they cut them, this is what we call busy work, right? Where we have the amethyst, we cut the, okay, so this is a perfect example of what we do. So I bought this amethyst from Namibia. We went out to the mine, we bought the rough crystals. We took all the crystals, we sorted them by size and everything. We did the cutting, and then I had small crystals left over, small pieces. When my cutters don't have anything to do, they always have a project that we have that, for them to cut. So they're constantly cutting, they're constantly working. And so what they did, in this case, they cut these small beads. They literally worked this with a pair of tweezers.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
how they work. Do you know it takes more material to do a design like this than if you think about this. I know it sounds stupid, but if I cut big beads, let's say I cut 16 millimeter, or I cut 20 millimeter beads, right?
Right.
I would have to cut fewer beads, less labor to get the same effect, the same look, right?
True, good point.
So,
yeah, absolutely.
So it actually is, in this case, it's 20 times the labor. I don't really, I don't even figure it that way. We just figure it as busy work. We don't even charge for the material. I just more or less try to recover some of the time that we have into it. Now, she's wearing these lovely, these are called shoulder dusters.
Love those.
And we just had so many people request this. They wanted this look. We did it in a peridot. We did it in a few things, turquoise. They've all sold out. Well, this one, I think we just showed one time. And we don't have a lot of, I doubt we have a lot of this quantity on this, because we only showed this one time before, and I think we sold the majority of it.
Well, and Jay, too, please note, everybody, the necklace is $100 off. Remember I told you there's gonna be some really good, fabulous, this is a $200 necklace on HSN.
I didn't even see the price.
Yeah, no, we took $100 off, and the earrings were $89, almost $90. We're at $50 on the earrings, so $49 and some change. So this is the point. If you love amethyst, it's the birthstone of February. If you want to give this to somebody as a special gift, you want to put it away. If you just love, one of my favorite necklaces Jay has ever done is I have a multi-strand turquoise necklace, and there's something wonderful about having all those strands in your neckline, and like in a blouse, or if you have a V-neck, or you're wearing a turtleneck, it's just really cool, and I think it's very organic looking wearing it like this. So $100 off. How many do I have left? Because I know I don't have a lot of these at all. And this, I have a couple hundred left in the necklace and a couple hundred in these really cool earrings. I think the earrings are magnificent, especially if you do have longer hair, you can really see them. Kind of cool. All right, so here's our last item. So we have had a whole sapphire night tonight. We had lilac sapphire, we had yellow sapphire,